never stop and think if it's conventional or not. I just kind of go with it. I'm Anne Hathaway, and I'm in She Came to Me. I'm an actor.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Miller, the writer and director of She Came to Me.
We're all different, but we're all kind of the same. Hopefully, we all want to put love out there. The thing that I just remind myself is that love is patient, love is kind. Your life is about the practice of those things. And even if you practice it imperfectly, or I know that I certainly do, it's never not a good time to try to get back to that understanding of it.
Everybody is a mess in some way.
Yeah.
You're not alone, and that there's always a way.
I love the idea that this is a post-mess film. The film believes that everyone is a mess, and also that being a mess is like a part of the human experience.
Yeah.
And that breakdown is actually like a clearing for a deeper truth and love to come through.
I've met multiple people in bars.
I'm trying to think if I've ever met someone in a conventional way. I got such an unusual life and I meet tons of people every single day. I never stop and think if it's conventional or not. I just kind of go with it.
So much meeting each other is online. Just taking a walk and getting lost is in itself a kind of revolutionary idea, you know, that you could just meet a person. I volunteered in a women's shelter and did something for someone else.
My mom has a really great piece of advice, which is move a muscle, change a thought. When I find myself fixating on something and maybe going a little like negative with it, I just try to do something different. So I guess maybe I go for a walk. Whatever I'm doing, I try to do the most opposite thing to what I can do to try to change my perspective on it.
A lot of the quirks that Annie's character have are things that Annie invented.
I love to cook. I'm not impressive at all, but I love doing it. One of the things I know that like when you're making a soup, at a certain point they all kind of meld together and that's when it's really, really good. I don't ever stop the thought train down to be like, oh, this is me and this is another person, and I'm just trying to make sure that everything is truthful. Something that I did come up with that didn't make it into the final film. My character Patricia wears gloves to clean the house, but she wears another pair of gloves under those gloves. When you only have a certain amount of screen time, you have to make sure that every choice you make resonates as true. So something that was very important to my character was that she be as efficient as possible. So then it became a group activity. I'm like, she doesn't have time for buttons. So then our costume designer came up with this amazing magnetic cleaning coat for her that she could just take on and off because her life is literally controlled down to the second. I have no idea what was me, what was her, what was just Patricia herself, and what it was that the film needed. It's actually a deeply personal experience watching the film. And I've seen it several times and I cry in a different point. Each time I feel kind of released in a different point. And somebody that we were speaking to earlier described it as a perfect puzzle of a film. I was just really happy to get to do it.